welcome back to another episode, and today I'm going to be doing another standard deck tech. This one has actually been doing pretty good for me. I haven't grinded any ranked yet, but this is a version of this is probably what I'm going to be using. But I don't have enough wild cards to finish the deck yet, so I'll just tell you guys my suggestions. I'm also still working on it, but yeah, so it's a humans and knights deck that works with Worthy Knight and Hero, making a bunch of humans that get pumped by General Kudro, and the knights work with Inspiring Veteran. But so if you were going to play this deck, I'm still working on transforming it into a Winota deck, but for me, I don't have the wild cards yet, so this is a great replacement. But basically, if you want to keep it like this, I would add in an extra Kudro, go up in a hero of Precinct 1, probably drop a Worthy Knight, or maybe drop some Hunted Witnesses for... We'll drop one Hunted Witness for Knight for Life. I forget what it's called. Knight of the Even Legion. So yeah, the deck is an aggro deck, of course, and at 1 mana you have 3 Hunted Witness, 4 which are just humans that come back. It's humans, 4 Venerable Knights, 1 mana 2/1 that pumps another Knight and has the keyword Knight. Knight of Even Legion, probably one of the best 1-drops in Standard right now. It's a 1 mana Knight that you can mana sink and grows if you're doing aggro things. 4 Fervent Champions. The reason I'm not playing more is because it is not a human, it is only a Knight. 4 Fervent Champions, great in multiples. 1 mana 1/1 First Strike Haste that grows other Knights you control. 1 Fight as 1. Testing it out, probably could go up to more. It can give any of your creatures indestructible, and then can also give your Knight of the Even Legion indestructible. But currently there's no non-humans because this isn't the Winota version, besides Knight of Even Legion. Then at 2 mana you've got 2 Hero of Precinct 1s, tons of multicolored stuff. 3 Worthy Knights, got quite a few Knights. 16. 4 Generals Enforcer. Gives your Kudro, Judith, Tajik, and Haktos indestructible, and is also just a 2 mana 2/3 human that can exile stuff from graveyards. 4 Inspiring Veterans, 2 mana 2/2 with upside that pumps the rest of your knights and has both knight and human on it. 4 Dire Tactics, 2 mana exile target creature at instant speed. 3 in this deck. 3 General Kudros, would go up to 4, pumps the rest of your humans, exiles stuff from graveyards, and allows you to destroy big things. But normally, you're just using it to pump your entire board of Hero of Precinct 1 tokens. I'll actually do that. 2 Judith, the Scourge Diva. Might want to go up to 3. Same thing with Tajik, but I only think I have 2. Yeah. Might want to go up to 3. Also might want to go up to 3 here, but Judith pumps your humans and your knights and gives you a bit of protection against board wipe and a bit of extra reach against board wipes. 2 Tajik stops Deafening Clarions and Storm's Wrath and Flame Sweeps by preventing non-combat damage. Has haste and mentor, so it comes out swinging. Great thing to spend 3 mana on because it's never a 3 mana do nothing. Unlike Hero, which could be a 2 mana just gets killed. This is never a 3 mana do nothing. 3 mana for another 3-drop is Unbreakable Formation, can protect you from board wipe, and can win you a bunch of games against aggro when you just get to swing in and hold back, or against control, who's trying to board wipe you. 1 Haktos for fun, 4 mana, 6/1, attacks each combat able, and has an Achilles heel of basically 2, 3, or 4. That's the way I like to think of it. And General's Enforcer can give it indestructible, so it's basically unkillable and gets really good. Then land base is kind of just thrown together because I don't have all the shocks. I wouldn't play too many Savide Triumphs. Probably 2 Savide Triumphs, 2 Tournament Grounds, 2 Temples, and then the rest, or maybe 4 Temples. Probably 4 Temples, and the rest basic lands, shock lands, and I put in a Fabled Passage to make up for some of the shock land losses. But yeah, that's the deck, and I will see you guys in the games. Okay, getting into the games here. Before we start, I'm going to just remind you to please like, subscribe, if you do enjoy. It really helps me out, and I want to grow the channel. Also, sorry if there's any quality issues. I'm working on it. As you can see, I have OBS in the corner because for some reason it doesn't work when I don't put it in the corner. It's kind of weird. But anyways, let's get into it. Venerable Knight, General's Enforcer, and 2 Kudros and a Judith. Only 2 lands. One's a tap land, but we'll keep it. One of them's Scries, so we can try and find a 3rd land. Hopefully a 3rd red land? So, let's go for Temple. Hunted Witness, no thanks. Just gonna be looking for a land right now. When he plays a tap. Now we really want some red mana. So we can bring down Tajik, Kudros, and Judith's. Opponent plays a mountain. And Fervent Champ. Probably not the block if they go swinging. Okay. Not gonna block here, because they may have Boulder Rush or Shock. Or both. Or Light Up the Stage. Boulder Rush is Rimrock Knight. It's right there. It's the instant on Rimrock Knight. There's a land, also a red land. Perfect. Bring down a Kudro with Indestructible. Can block practically anything. And brings our Enforcer up to 4 power, so it's not killed by Skewer. Lightning Strike, I guess, isn't in this, but it's not killed by Skewer. It's not killed by a pumped Fervent Champ. The opponent's gonna go for another Fervent Champ. And Runaway Steam Kill. And then it passes. Well, let's Tajik swing in with Tajik and Kudro. Or, no, actually, let's go Worthy Knight into Venerable Knight. Just get ourselves an absolutely ginormous board state while stonewalling this guy until we get something like a Tajik or a Judith down. But later, Kudro can snipe Steamkin if it really gets out of hand. Actually, no, it can't, because in response, when it hard cast Light Up the Stage, it's a Lance and Scorching Spin and a Fervent Champ. Okay. If they swing in with all, they could have leave. So hopefully they remove right now. Okay, they did. Annex, that's a good one. That is definitely a good one. But proceeds to pass. We could kill the Annex, but I think right now we just want to go for a Judith. And then swing with General Kudro. So we would have to top deck the Ember Cleave. And do they have any free blocks? It doesn't look like it. So yeah, let's get in there with General Kudro. Maybe they will forget it had Indestructible. Nope. Opponent takes it to the dome. Let's go. Lions and pass. That Annex is looking kind of worrisome, but we have plenty of blockers for it. As long as the opponent doesn't draw Ember Cleave. Don't tell me they dropped it. They could just be trying to use their castle. If they drew the cleave right now, I'm gonna be so mad. Okay, judging by passes, I don't think they did. But let's... So they're gonna use their castle. So all of these are gonna have 3 power. We want to block one of them with Judith, and then leave 2 unblocked, and then chump block Annex with Token. Do we even want to risk the Enforcer though? Like, what if they drew another Boulder Rush? I guess we can, sure. Opponent activates castle, please. Yes, opponent activates castle. Okay, great for us. Nothing on token is gonna die here, but opponent is gonna get some Anax triggers. Gonna get to make quite a few tokens. I think we're, which works really well with castle for them. And we just get to play Tajik, swing out for lethal because these can't block. That was a pretty good game against Mono Red. This deck is pretty good against Mono Red when you get that Enforcer. And anyways, I will see you guys in the next game. Okay, getting into the next game. That game was pretty good. Nice game one. But, if you guys have any decks you want me to play, leave them in the comment section down below, and I will probably check them out. This hand is really good, by the way. We are going to keep this. As I was saying, I will probably check them out. You can leave link, you can leave just straight up deck list, or any suggestions you have for this deck or for the channel. And if you think I should make a Discord server, also say that. Another General's Enforcer is pretty good against Simic. No idea what the opponent is playing, but hopefully it's Bant. Okay, I think Bant is in a really good spot right now, so that is not good for us. Let's go General's Enforcer. And then Fervent Champ, really overextending into a Shatter. How'd they... Oh, they Aether Gust my Fervent Champ. We'll put it on top. Yeah, we'll put that on top. That might mean they don't have a board wipe. And if they do have a board wipe, we get to keep our Tajik, because it's going to be indestructible from the General's Enforcer. Uro. Yeah, I mean, Uro's always good. Is there ever a time where Uro's not good? But that kind of sucks. Let's go land crack for a white source. One is much white as possible. Tajik and Fervent Champ. Putting a lot of power onto the board, which might just be able to get Wrath here. They don't have the second white, and if they do Wrath, we get to keep Tajik. Maybe I should have kept back Fervent Champ, though. It was just one extra damage because we didn't have another knight. Elspeth Conquers Death, not the best for us, but also not the worst because we don't play any. We're just going to exile Uro from the graveyard. Give ourselves a 1/1 and swing. Drops down to 6. Actos would be extremely, extremely good right now. Okay, another Uro from the opponent. Gains 3, drops a forest onto the battlefield. Okay, I was like, is it actually going to be another Uro? Do we have lethal? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That gives us 8 because we only have a single knight. So we're not going to play it. We're just going to take out the Uro. Judith is good. We'll take a Judith. Maybe I'm supposed to take something with haste there. I don't know. I think we can take a Judith. And then we're going to wait for the Elspeth trigger to go off. And then exile the Uro in response. So now we exile Uro. Just in case they had any sort of effect to discard something, and we wanted to exile that instead. But we get a 1/1. Opponents to fairies. Okay. It's not a shatter, and they tap both their white, so they don't have a shatter. Bounces a General's Enforcer. It's not gonna do it for you. And opponent scoops it up. 2-0. Ranking up to Platinum 3. We'll take it, we'll take it, we'll take it. And I'll see you guys in the next game. Okay, hopping into the third game. Probably gonna play quite a few. But I was rewatching the footage for the last game. I'm gonna try not to overextend as much, because if that guy had a shatter, that game could have been over right there. The same is pretty good though. Any hand with Enforcer and Kudro is good. If we could draw a Knight of some sort that we can cast on the same turn as Worthy Knight though, that would be really good. Do we show red? What would it hurt us to not show it? I guess Haktos? Yeah. I guess Haktos is a big enough thing. Haktos is just so powerful. Powerful against like Mardu Blue and Simic and all that stuff. It's pretty good against anything that doesn't have creatures that they actively want to throw away. Let's get down a Kudro. Yeah. Opponent plays a Blast Zone, so they can put that up to 2. That would knock out our General's Enforcer. We don't want that. But that would also take up quite a few turns of theirs. So we definitely don't want to play Worthy Knight, because that's just a free thing for them to kill if they are going to pump up this Blast Zone. So instead we'll play Hunted Witness and hold Dire Tactics, which we draw another. That's fine. It's good against sharks. But huge things we want now are Haktos, Tajik, and mainly just Judith. Mainly Judith. That is the thing we want to draw right now. Also, I think after this game I'm going to add some Ember Cleaves into the deck. Maybe like 1 or 2. I want cycles instead of pumping the Blast Zone. And then Crack's Fable Passage. Oh no. Is this Wilderness Wreck? I think this is Wilderness Wreck. I think I'm about to get hit by a Wilderness Wreck. A lot of basics for them though. They don't have double green. No Wilderness Wreck? Okay. There's an Inspiring Veteran. That could go well with Worthy Knight into Inspiring Veteran to rebuild after a board wipe. Do they? They do not. Okay, we'll just swing in, see what the opponent does. Maybe they just add a counter. No, so they're gonna bounce back our General's Enforcer. And their Kudro. Yeah, and they're going to expansion it to bounce back our Kudro. Okay, so that's a nice tempo swing in their favor. How much do I want to re-extend? I think I want to go Worthy Knight into Veteran. We'll do that. We'll go Worthy Knight into Inspiring Veteran. And then pass to the opponent, because that represents a lot of damage, but we're not overextending with General's Enforcer or Kudro, which, if they board wipe and we draw lands, can be insanely good to rebuild with. Opponent's just gonna pass. We draw another Kudro. We'll go for it. We will go for it. Opponent Mystical Disputes, okay. Still have another one though. So let's just get in there, knock them down to 3. Let's see. Opponent just scoops it up. Had they board wiped and we draw like a Tajik, we draw a Fervent Champion, we're in absolutely awesome spot. So I'm actually not going to stop the recording here. I'm going to go add in 2 Ember Cleaves, I think. I think 2's a good amount. I don't really want to make this an Ember Cleave deck, because I think it's better as a resilient... Maybe you're supposed to be an Ember Cleave deck. Maybe I'm supposed to put like 3 or 4. But no, we'll just add in 2 and see how that treats us. If we like drawing Ember Cleave, then I'll put in some more. But let's add in 2 Ember Cleaves. Let's also put in the castle. 2 Ember Cleaves. Haktos does not work with Ember Cleave, but Haktos is really good. So let's take out one Worthy Knight and a Hunted Witness. And wait, that is a lot of my decks that I'm working on. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next game. Okay, so getting into the fourth game here, I just realized why the quality was getting worse the more videos I was putting out is because I stopped deleting my files of the other ones, and my computer just stops recording well. So the first two games of this video aren't going to be the most beautiful, but getting into these ones will be better. I'll leave that in the description. But being finals week, I don't really have enough time to re-record them, and they were pretty good games. This hand is fine. It's not the best, but it has potential. Opponent on for auras, I'd assume. Cycling. I've seen a lot of cycling, actually. I don't know why. Tournament grounds. Yeah, that's a good one. Let's go Tournament grounds, Fervent Champ. And then next turn we can Savai Triumph and then go Knight of the Even Legion. That's why Tournament grounds is very good as a 2-of, but normally you don't get double Knight one-drop hands like this. That is not good. Don't just straight up cycles. Okay. That is why that is not good. Because now our Fervent Champ is blocked. Do we want to get down Knight of the Even Legion or Venerable Knight? Since we're planning on Crew Drill, I think Venerable Knight is better here. But I think Knight of the Even Legion is really good. I just think Venerable Knight is better here. Double Fox. I mean, unless we draw like a General's Enforcer, I don't know if we can feasibly get over this. Okay, I guess we can feasibly get over it now. There's our General's Enforcer, right on cue. Don't want to attack in there, because we have to attack in with both, or else this just gets blocked. If we attack in, they can block and block. And that is not good for us. This deck doesn't play too much removal. The one the opponent's playing, I mean. Maybe I was just supposed to slam Kudro and then General's Enforcer. Opponent cycles. They're gonna have to start attacking in soon sometime, right? There's no way they can just never attack it. Go for blood, right? Okay. Opponent kills the Enforcer, but now they can't attack him with that Fox. Not that they were going to. And we draw another one. Let's go. Let's go with a Kudro. Oh. We want to hit a Footfall Claters, because they can bring that back with Loris. Kudro's text is actually extremely relevant in the cycling matchup because it kind of nerfs their Zenith Flare. And that's the only way they're really reaching over us right now. They shock. Do they just Zenith Flare Kudro here? I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. Or they're going to bring Loris into hand plus cycle. Okay. And then bring Loris into hand. If we get down General's Enforcer, we can just have indestructible blocks. Nope, they had another Ghost of Blood. Okay. That kind of sucks, but we have another one, so it's fine. And the opponent can attack it now. They can attack in with that one, though. And we will take it. Hunted Witness, that's a block for a turn. We'll take it. Oh, wait, no, but now we don't get General's Enforcer. Oh, that was a huge misplay. Okay. I don't know, Ember Cleave? Like, here's where Ember Cleave would be absolutely fantastic. Cycle plus what? Plus Zenith Flare? Plus Go for Blood? Nope, Cycle plus attack. Well, let's jump 7 Cyclers? I mean, we're not beating a Zenith Flare anyways, right? Here we can draw we draw. I don't know, but we'll play the land. If we had Cujo down right there, then we would be able to go General's Enforcer, but... Let's go Cujo. Opening can Zenith Flare for 11 right now. Why don't we hit this? They may be pushed to Flare. They lose 2 life speed. Yep. Does that mean they just have another one? Like, what does that mean? Oh wait, this isn't a human? Oh. I've never actually, like, had a hunted witness die on me before. But let's swing in like so. Get the pump on the Night of Humiliation. I mean, yeah. Okay. Good game. And, yeah. Couldn't stick anything relevant. But I'll see you guys in the next game. Okay, hopping into the final game here. Extremely risky hand against Yorian. Triple Fervent Champ and a Knight of Even Legion that we can cast. And upside of drawing white for Fightism. That's just really risky. You don't want to be that aggro. We'll keep this and... Oh, this is tough. Let's bottom the... let's bottom the Worthy Knight. And... I mean, this hand is nowhere near good, like... we can't cast Cujo with the lands right now because we don't have the right colors. We have to draw either white or black. There's white, okay. This is not bad now. Don't want a Fabled Passage right now. Let's Castle Embreth. If that Castle Embreth been a mountain, we would have been in a much better spot, so I'm kind of salty now. Opponent being on the play, though, gets to turn 1 birth. Not good for us. Let's Hero. Hero, it is possible Hero could steal the game from here. Especially if we draw untapped black and they don't have a board wipe. But being on the draw here means we don't get to have the tempo of Unbreakable Formation. Because we have to play a 3-drop. That is good. That could definitely help us out a lot. But the opponent just has like an Omen of the Sun here. Like if we're being realistic. Let's drop Inspiring Veteran. And we're not going to attack. Because I bet you they have an Omen of the Sun. There it is. They always... Somehow, 80 cards means you always draw Omen of the Sun. And Luca. Watch, they're gonna... They may not have the red, but they definitely have the Luca. It's a fairy. Do you bounce the token or the hero? The veteran. You do not want to bounce the veteran. Unless you have a Deafening Clarion.
Let's try this.
We'll probably keep hero in the hand then. And... let's Cujo. Last Fervent Champ. Beat up Teferi. I mean, it's not enough to kill Teferi. They could theoretically lose everything but the wall in order to save it. But then that's like heavy broadcasting a shatter. Like even if they have a Luca, they don't want to do that. Okay.
You just let me know if you're up for round 2.
Opponent, Elspeth Conquer. Okay. Not good for us. Let's see here. Do I just start holding Unbreakable Formation? If I draw a land that's untapped, I'll just start holding Unbreakable Formation. Yeah, we'll hold Unbreakable Formation. Let's do Hero. And get in there with both of these. Right? Yeah. Inspiring Veteran is only pumping one thing. That's Fervent Champ. Oh, and double blocks. Sure. and then doesn't block the Fervent Champion, so we're actually getting in some damage. Finally. Turns out Yorion is still practically the best deck. Oh, dang it. No! Oh, I was supposed to Unbreakable Formation in response to the Elspeth trigger. But hey, it's fine. If they shatter, then I just get to end the game sooner. I don't think we're beating this. Dream Trawler, okay. I mean, why am I surprised? I completely expected a Dream Trawler right there. That's Tajik plus Enforcer. And then pass. The opponent shatters. Oh, dang it. I forgot about Teferi.
I'll show restraint.
Well, like that's Tajik, swing in and then shatter. If they do that, I might just be out of here. They're at 22. That is absurd. Oh my god. Slams the Shark Typhoon. Swings in, goes up to 28. Fair magic. Well, let's Tajik. And drop a second General's Enforcer. And attack. But let's swing those at the ferry. Mentor. A 1/1. So they can save Teferi here. If they wish. But then they take an absolute ton of damage. So I mainly am prioritizing damage here, which is why I don't want to point 4 damage at Teferi, which could be going at face. But I do want to kill Teferi.
We will meet again.
I think that was the best outcome that could have happened there for us. But the opponent has Shark Typhoon and Dream Trawler, untapping. Opponent shocks for an Omen of the Sun, makes a Shark. Dorian is not 5 mana for Luca. Great. Get another Dream Trawler.
You will not see things.
Nice. Good job. Good job.
Evolution provides.
I'm just a little sick that Dorian Luca is still around even after they banned Agent. And that would note is still around. Like, all the best decks are still here. It's kind of like nothing really got changed. Or not. But we'll show them what we got. This is not lethal, I don't think. But it is gonna be a lot of triggers. I mean, not triggers, damage. Pump the team. Opponent. I don't think this is lethal. Oh, and they have the life gain from the Dream Trawler too, and all the. Oh. Okay. You're really gonna keep the 1/1? What if I have Ember Cleave? Speaking of which, I haven't drawn Ember Cleave. Like, they drew 2 Omens and I drew 0 Ember Cleaves. I'm playing 60 cards. I guess that's not a complete comparison, but okay. I'll see you guys in the deck row. Okay, so the deck, I do think it's a very good deck. I think you have to work out the land base a bit more. Speaking of which, goodbye Castle Embereth. I think you definitely need the other Kudro, an extra Judith, an extra Haktos, probably 1 more Embercleave, and take out a ton of the Knight synergy. And maybe even add in some Winota aspects. But if you want to stay full human, add in the Kudro, add in the Judith, add in a Tajik, add in a Haktos, add in an Embercleave, and just cut out Inspiring Veterans, cut out Knight of the Eben Legion, cut out Worthy Knights, and I think that's it. You could trim some Venerable Knights and some Fervent Champs. But yeah, the deck performed pretty well. 3 and 2, won 3 in a row, then lost 2 in a row. But as you can see, it performed pretty well. No companion, and just overall good deck. I'm sure if you grinded it, it could be and figured out the absolute best cards to put in it. I'm sure it could be really good, but I'm not going to do that, I don't think. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.